Alright, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here. You have entered the boring land, not the Twilight Zone. I am here today to give yet another video the attention it needs because it's a Star Wars reaction. Lucasfilm released a few days ago, so we're behind the times. A few days ago, a TV spot called End for Rise of Skywalker. Now, if you have not noticed yet, I am a huge Star Wars fan. Gabe, huge Star Wars fan. Adam, Chris, who've been on the channel, huge Star Wars fan. And Jody, well, she's not the biggest Star Wars fan. We can't fault her for that. But I think she did like Force Awakens and maybe Rogue One. So, hey, I'll take what I can get. But I am a huge Star Wars fan. Can't wait for Rise of Skywalker. Just in case you didn't know it, I really enjoyed Force Awakens. Thought it was fantastic. Was blown away. Watched a million times. Really liked the Last Jedi. I almost forgot the title. Really liked The Last Jedi. I was shocked when there was so much negative comments about it and negativity out there. I like Force Awakens better than The Last Jedi, but I still like The Last Jedi a lot. So I'm loving these new Lucasfilms. No pun intended there. I did not love Solo as much, but I still enjoyed it. Still watched it a million times. Loved Rogue One. Going into this Rise of Skywalker, I am super excited. Why would I not be? J.J. Abrams is coming back. So Disney, who owns Lucasfilm, this is obviously their new media strategy. Now, doing TV spots before a movie comes out is nothing new. I remember these things being out as early as the 1980s. There would be TV spots. And in the 90s, you would hear about how HBO would have a special TV spot. Sometimes those were longer, but these are nothing new. But I noticed that with Avengers Endgame specifically, they released probably 4 or 5 of these. And the one, I think, titled Mission, we reacted to it. That one was really cool. And it was premiered on the Jimmy Fallon show. But I think they feel that because of those TV spots, that's why Avengers Endgame made so much money. I think that was the culmination of so many movies. So they have saved stuff on purpose from the trailers to do these little TV spots. I have not watched this one yet. It's been 2 days and I haven't seen it. That's what having a YouTube channel is all about, where now you can't watch it unless you react to it. It's a crazy world I live in. But in the past, I would have watched this probably 50 times already. It's only 30 seconds long. Technically, it says 31. But I'm excited to see if there's anything new, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it. So let's get into End TV spots. Here we go.
Boring Reviews!
What we've done all this time.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
Saw that already?
Confronting fear. It's the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. We're all in this. Till the end.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Tickets available now.
That was nothing. That was absolutely nothing. A friend of mine said, have you seen it yet? There's at least a few new things in there. I guess he wasn't lying because there's a few new things as far as a few new shots, but nothing whatsoever. Oh, man. I'm not going to say it's going to be the last TV spot reaction I do, but wow, that was a little disappointing as far as information. Now, I did like seeing Kylo Ren's mask. It's got the red Gorilla Glue on there, or Galaxy Glue, whatever they sell out there in the galaxy. So obviously he's making, until he destroyed the helmet in Last Jedi, put it back together in this one. That's making a mention. But then you see him later on without the helmet. So when we see him later on in this little short TV spot without the helmet, like when he's fighting with Rey there, is that before or after he puts it together? I'm seeming to think. I think that he's going to be very conflicted in this movie. And I mean, when has he not been conflicted, right? You would think after the decisions he made in The Last Jedi, he would be less conflicted, to where he understands exactly who he is, where he's going, and he doesn't care who's in his way. I feel like Rey is his weakness. I feel like he cares about her, whether in a relationship ways or just in a personal way. He does respect and care about her. But the way The Last Jedi ended, he wasn't going to let that stop him from becoming Darth Vader, like he says in Force Awakens. But I wish there was more from that to talk about. Still excited. Still can't wait. I do trust J.J. Abrams a lot. I just feel like it's tough that this is the last one in the Skywalker saga. This is the last one we know about for quite a while, to be honest with you, besides what's on Disney Plus as far as TV series. So this is got a lot riding on it. Speaking of Disney Plus, let's transition into Mandalorian a little bit. I'm not going to go into any spoilers or too many details. Gabe really wants to have us talk about what we think about so far. But I just finished the 3rd episode today, and all I'm going to tell you is I'm absolutely loving this series. Absolutely loving it. I was really nervous going into it. First live action Star Wars show after the controversial things that was going on with Last Jedi and then Solo, and they have Rian Johnson and the creators of Game of Thrones going to do their own trilogies, and now they don't, and they have no really idea where they're going forward yet. I was really nervous about it. But the first episode, I was surprised it was a little short. I really liked it. The second episode, really liked it. But this 3rd episode, you haven't seen it yet. Wow, I really love the 3rd episode. I'm loving where they're going. You will get some videos on our thoughts. Maybe only 50 of you watch those videos, but we don't care. We love talking about Star Wars. We love talking about stuff like Mandalorian. But I'm just telling you, if you haven't seen it yet, you've got to check it out. These are very high quality. I'm very impressed with that. And they remind me so much of the original trilogy with the set pieces and the props and the practical effects and just the world building. It reminds me so much of the original trilogy, and I know a lot of fans are going to love that. I haven't really sought out too much how people are reacting to these, but I'm assuming it's very positive because they are very well made. This last episode, episode 3, fantastic. Go check it out, Disney Plus. If you're a Verizon member with unlimited plans, get it for free for a year, so come on. Anyways, that was a plug for Verizon. I don't even work for Verizon, so you're welcome, Verizon. I hope you enjoyed my little reaction here. I'm assuming that you are a huge Star Wars fan since you're watching this, so please, for fun, let me know in the comment section, what is the best Star Wars movie, live-action movie, of all time in your opinion? For me, Empire Strikes Back, hands down, the best one ever. I want to know what you feel. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, everyone says Empire Strikes Back. But if we went back in time when I was a kid, maybe 9 or 10, I really started understanding if I liked movies or not and how I liked them. I would remember telling my parents who love Return of the Jedi and A New Hope, telling them, well, I actually like Empire Strikes Back the most, and they just did not like that opinion because they think it's the worst of those original 3. So, I'm just saying, I'm not going with the crowd. I've always loved Empire Strikes Back the most. Let me know what's your favorite. And until next time, adios.